Hey everybody, look what we got here. We have the INTIME 400 inflatable boat. So what we're going to be doing is filling it up with air, seeing what it looks like. We may take a trip in it too. We got a rope. This is like a little rope you put around the edge so you can hold on to it and get in and out of the boat. We have, well, this we could call this unboxing, folks. We have paddles. Check it out. Paddles here. The ends are sealed. So assemble your own paddle. Okay, comes in. There's two of them. Looks like, which is what you should have. Two, one person paddling on each side. We have. This looks like patch material. Oh no, these are inflatable seats. Inflatable seats. Here's the patch material here. So you got a couple of small little patches in case you get a hole in it. And got a, that may be for the paddles. You got a air pump, baby. There we go. I don't know how good this works or what, but I'm going to use my air compressor over there. I'm not going to be pumping by air, but I may test it out. We'll see. We'll see if how energetic I feel. And then we have the boat. We have the boat, folks. The boat is coming out of the box. And here we go. It's in a bag. I've actually took it out once before and just kind of laid it out to see how long it was. And I don't know how long it says it is. It says it is, I don't know. That's Chinese writing there. Here's a kind of a description of this various stuff it has. So I'll try to, you can read that, the size of the reading there. So, oh, here's it is. Here's the size here. 272 centimeters by 152 centimeters. So, translate that to inches, you Americanos and English people. And, but you'll see it. Each one of these towels is about a foot, I think. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, see like that. I think we can translate to feet by using these tiles. And I'm going to turn this upside down. I'm doing all this with one hand so you can understand. I got to hold the camera in the other hand. I don't have my other camera, my clip-on camera, or strap-on. You know, strap-on, folks. Okay, here we go. Let's roll it out. So far, we'll start with this one here, and we'll assume, like I said, these are 1 feet, so we'll see how long this is. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go, to the end here. Okay, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 feet? That's more than 6 feet, because I'm 6 feet tall. So maybe these are like 14 inches, but there's some metric measurement, these tiles. So I guess we can't rely on my tile measurement theory to figure this out. But this is probably 9 feet. I'm guessing this is 9 feet, 9 foot long raft, which is the biggest they make. The 400 is the largest of this INTIME series. They have a, well, you can see on the front here. This is the 400. And these are those little blow-up, cushions for you to sit on here. And then you'll have your handles. They don't show the rope, but the rope goes around here. Oh, yes, they do show the rope. That's this little black line there. See, that's the rope there. So, pretty snazzy, if you ask me. Pretty snazzy. And you know I live right at the ocean, right? My backyard is the ocean. Not my backyard. I just rent this place. I don't own it. I'm just a renter. Okay, here we go. We got our little oar holder, snap-in little doodads here. They got a little bit bent out of shape because they are jammed in the box. Oh, here's the oar. for you to row with, like like a rowboat. You put your oars through there and row like a rowboat, and then you'll have your oar storage and those little clippy things that are kind of bent. So let's flip this out over here. And again, oh, rod holders. Yo, baby. Check it out. Rod holders, huh? We're going fishing. Yes, we are. We're going fishing. Oh, and engine brackets, too. Now, I've got 2 electric motors, and they sell the motor mounts, and I just saw the one on Shopee. Before, they were like 1,400 pesos and almost 2,000 pesos for the little metal bracket to mount your electric trolling motor on. And now they got one for 714. It's a little cheapy one, but honestly, you really want a high dollar trolling motor mount on this little airboat? I don't think you need one. Here we go. Look at this. Coming out. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Here's something here. Look at this. This is a little, it's attached here. This is like for your little patch kit or something. You can put your little patch kit with your glue in here, or maybe your cell phone. I don't know. Whatever. I need to, you know, I don't have my waterproof camera with me right now. This is just my cell phone camera. So this is basically, honey, will you come over here by here and let us see, kind of compare it to like a human being? You come stand by this so they get some visual kind of a comparison. Human being, just stand behind it. Just stand behind it over there. Okay, so that's compared to a 5 foot tall girl, lady, woman, whatever. Okay, I just needed to see that. Now, somewhere there should be a little valve where we put, and I don't know if there's multiple compartments or just one air compartment, because, you know, in a lot of these inflatables, they'll have like 3 compartments or 5 compartments in the boats and stuff, because if one of them punctures, the whole thing doesn't deflate. You only have like one little corner or 1/4 of it deflates. Okay, here is a inflator valve here. And again, my air compressor doesn't have a big thing. It's got a little nozzle for like blowing dust off. So there's one inflator there, cap. And I think that's it. So whatever you do, don't puncture it. You're going down. You're going down, boys and girls. You're going down with the ship. Yeah, that's it. It's got one inflator channel. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fire up my air compressor over here. Plug it into the wall. And again, I'm not pumping this thing with my feet or with my arms or any of that kind of stuff, because that's not the kind of guy I am. I'm a technology guy. So if you've got an air compressor, use it. Also, I have, there we go, just kicked on. It's set for 90 PSI, but obviously this guy here, you don't go to 90, you go to, I don't know, 8 or 10 or something, 12, I don't know, 25. That, I don't know if you even go to that high of a pressure in. You don't really put a pressure gauge on these anyway. But just letting you know how much pressure you could put in here. And the bottom, you know, of course, is, oh, the bottom has an air thing too. See right here? There's an air nozzle here. Oh, two here. So, okay, we got some safety stuff going on. And the third right here for this little ring for the sidewall. Okay. So if this thing gets a hole in it, you still got the bottom floating, and you still got this outer ring. See right here? That's a blow up by your mouth style thing. You push the sides in, and it opens up, and then you let go, and it automatically closes. Is what the newer styles do. I don't know if this one does, but on the new beach balls and stuff, you push them, and then it kind of opens a valve, and you can blow. And then when you need to inhale, you let go, and it seals it, and then you put your little cap on if you're done. So, lesson learned. Oh, look at this. We got little. Oh, this for the rope. This is for your rope here. These little holes are for putting that black rope through. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I don't know. I think I'm digging this boat. Just wait till we get it out in the ocean. You guys want to go see the ocean while this thing pressurizes? Let's go. Oh, by the way, this is a oilless air compressor. It doesn't. You don't put oil in this, so you could conceivably breathe the air like in a scuba tank. But this only goes to 90 psi. So scuba tanks are 2,400 pounds, 2,400 psi. So anyway, you want to see the ocean, folks? Boom, boom, right in the backyard. Where you want to see the beach? Where we're gonna what do they call that thing? Normally, when you come in to shore, you're landing on the beach, but we're taking off from the beach. And again, I wish I had my trolling motor because that'd be pretty cool. But I don't. So, you hear the surf? Yeah, this isn't too bad of a day here. Just so you guys know, see this wood right here? I think this is Lawaan, and Lawaan is good marine wood. This is like a 2x6, and that's not mine. Somebody put it here. You can use it for roof rafters too. See that's better than the cocoa wood roof. So if we're kind of deviating from the boat marine subject, but I've got to open this gate, and we got a kind of a tricky little setup here to keep people from coming in our gate from the outside. From the inside, you can figure out how to get out, but on the outside, you can't figure out how to get in. This, my friends, ocean, baby. See right there? That's our launch point. And this also, we're talking boat still, is a Costco. It's a half of a tree. It's a tree like they cut in half, and then they take each half and they hollow it out, and they make the bottom of this style, the Costco style boats. My boats that I have are 3-cut racing style boats with a plywood bottom. It's like a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch plywood on the bottom, and it's flat. Yeah. So our target is to go out, and I don't know if you can see those little fish trap things out there, but there's some bamboo sticking up in the ocean out there. That's a reef. And when the storms come or the waves come, and you'll see the waves breaking out there. In fact, I can see like a blue, like a greenish area here where the sand and the water is, and then you go past those fish traps and it gets blue because it drops off. And the water turns blue where it's more deep, or it'll turn bluish color darker where there's grass or rocks under it too. You can see right here it's light because it's just sand. So yeah, so this is where we're going to launch from here. I do not know how easy or hard it's going to be to get out that far because the waves are coming in, and I'm going to try to talk my wife into paddling and helping me go out. She said she's not going, but we'll see. I got to work a deal here. So anyway, of course over here we got kids. That's another little beach area there, but that's too hard to get to. And this side here, we just go over here to the wall, step down, throw the boat in, paddle. And again, an electric trolling motor would be really, really good because it's like inflating the boat by hand. You know, pushing that little pump thing again. Or they got the foot pumps too, but and paddling out there might be a bit of a challenge, but we're gonna see. Also, that boat's got like boat rowing little eyelets that you stick your oars through, and you can row. One person in the center can row. Okay, so something else about that boat that might be kind of cool. Close this gate. Okay, I guess I should at least hook this thing up. This is the easy one to take off. Loop our ropes around, slide down the locking rope thingy-majigger, and come back in. If you ever see these little green little things all over the place, then above you is a talisai tree right there. And you see how all the leaves go out straight from it, like an umbrella type thing? That's how they grow. So they're really cool for shade. But they drop these little things, and also the fruit bats will come and eat these. They'll eat the green stuff off the outside, and then the inside of them is a little nut like an almond, and you can crack it. And it's really hard to crack, but inside of there is an actual nut, and the kids will gather these up after the bats eat all of the green stuff off and they fall down and dry out. And the kids will crack those with a rock and eat those nuts. But the nuts don't have much flavor, but you can tell they are a nut, like an almond, but kind of not a real almondy flavor, or even a peanut flavor. They're not that flavorful. So, okay, that's the news. I also got new shocks on my motorcycle. I didn't tell you about that. I got new front fork seals on my motorcycle. I got a new battery for my motorcycle, and I got my oil changed. So we're looking good on the I also got a new rear little trunk compartment thing there for my motorcycle. So we're styling. Oh, okay, the compressor kicked off. So now I'm going to connect my little pointy little air gun thing. See, I got this little air gun thing right here. I may unscrew this and take this little nozzle off because it kind of slides and air leaks out around the edge where my finger is. So I'll take that off. I may take this whole thing off and stick this whole bigger part in there and seal it up and try to start pumping that. You're not going to get to watch that because, again, that's going to take 2 hands. But you'll see before and after, or maybe before, in the middle, and after. Okay? So we're good to go? So, and I'll put the oars together too. But I have to hold my hand on the nozzle and kind of seal it off. Again, because this doesn't fit the hole fully. So I'll have to seal it off by hand. And then once it's all filled up, we'll assemble the paddles and stuff, and we'll also air up these little seats, these little cushion seats. Like I said, they're in the front and the back. See right here, right there, and right there, front and back. Cool, huh? All right, so here we go. INTIME. Oh, and you can get this on Shopee, and I think it's like just couple thousand pesos, like $40 or something. It's pretty cheap. I mean, for a boat, if you want to just, fiddle fart around in a boat in the ocean, or a river, or a stream, or whatever you want. And again, this ain't super tough. And there's also a thickness. There's a millimeter thickness on these rubber things. So get the thickest millimeters that you can get, because that gives you the durability. And because out in the ocean, they throw sardine cans, there'll be broken bottles, glass, shells, scallop shells, seashells, all kinds of shells that they'll get cracked. And it's just like when you break glass, those shells have that sharp edge. So you really don't want to be dragging this on the bottom. If you can pick it up and set it on a known non-pointy area. And I don't know if you noticed in the backyard there, the ground is covered with scallop shells. Well, as you walk on them, they crack, and then they got those little sharp points, and you don't know where the point is because there's a million shells, and you may have a million little points, and you set this down on it, and you think you're going to be okay, and then you drag it, that little shell can just slice your boat. So stay away from the shells, the glass, the cans, everything. Set it on something nice, pure beach sand with no shells. Paradise out. We're going to air it up. We're going to air it up right now. Paradise out. All right, folks. I'm going to give you the skinny on the paddles. Okay, folks. Here. This is the way it goes. You put the black tube with the closed end here and the closed end on the other end. So this tube here has closed on both ends, here and there. That goes in for your handle, top of it. The other one with the open end, see right here? See, I can stick my hand in there, and there's threads in there. I don't know if you can see the threads, but there's threads in there, and the paddle literally screws into it. It's got threads. See the threads? See the threads? That literally screws into this end. So the open end goes here. Closed end goes into the center. Closed end goes into the center, and the top handle closed end goes there. And be sure that your closed end that's exposed out here is in snug, because the closed end in this one was loose. So if you put it up here, it'll probably get knocked out, and then you'll fill up with wall. Hey, everybody. Here we are at the boat, inflatable, the INTIME 400. That's 400 back here. You see, it's a 9-foot airboat. And yeah, as you've been watching me set it all up, I did add some more air to the outer chamber here. This outer chamber, there's an outer chamber, there's an inner chamber, and there's the floor, 2 floor chambers. So I did add some more air to it because when we picked it up, it would kind of fold, kind of crease in the center. There wasn't enough air pressure in there. And from what I saw on a video, YouTube, I just saw you can use, should only be about 3 pounds of pressure in these things. Well, it's like a high field reel, Zodiac. This is not a high field or anything even close to a real Zodiac type thing. You can't put a motor on the back, which I've ordered a motor mount. It clips in, it's got a mount that hooks in here and then pushes against the bottom there. And I've got electric trolling motor, 12 volt, 60, I believe it's 65 pound thrust that I'm going to toss on here. And we'll have some fun with that too. But right now, I don't have that. That's over in where my other boat is. So for now, we're in Battalion Island, and we're going to take this bad boy outside. And and of course, like I said, I put this other rope on here because the rope they give you is a black rope, but it's like a bungee cord. It's real stretchy. And so even if you run it through all these holes and try to use it, see, it's right here, but it's like a bungee cord. It stretches, and no matter what you do, when you run through all these holes, even if you make it as tight as you can, and then you try to pick the boat up with it, because we grabbed that rope and this rope, or the back and the front, that rope was stretched so far up, you couldn't even pick up the boat. It just like a giant rubber band. So that was out, and the new rope is in, and this rope doesn't stretch, so we're good to go. We got the oars on here, got our cushions in here, got the air pump there, which I don't think we're going to need the air pump. I'm not going to bring it this time. I'm just going out to the reef nearby the, well, in our backyard back there. Okay, honey, let's get it and go. My wife, she's afraid of sharks, so she's not going with us. But see, I just picked it up. She's going to pick up that side. Boom. See, it comes up nicely. Okay, but to get out the door, we're going to have to stand it up. So put your side down. Okay, and grab a rope or something. Yeah. Oh, front and back. Yeah, we'll try to grab the front and back and hold it like this. And again, I got the camera, so we're not really that agile. Oh, and here I also made a loop to hold the front. Yeah, honey, if you can just kind of keep it vertical, can you? Mm-hmm. Do you want to put the cushions down? Put the cushions down, honey. We don't need those. No, I don't think I'm going to sit on those. I think I'll pop them. I'm too big. I'm 200 pounds on a little thin cushiony thing. Hey, wait a minute. Let me see if I can grab here. Yeah. Okay, I got a new place to grab. Right. Let me get the camera at the right thing. Yeah, right here. See, on the front corner. Honey, what are you doing? Oh, closing the door. Okay, so watch these corners, honey, because we don't want to drag this through sharp corners. And this is, I believe, a 0.5 millimeter thick rubber, PVC, whatever. And again, I'm going to get this little dragging rope that I've got here. Get it out of the way. That's where we're going, down there. So we got to keep it vertical until we get down there. Honey, you coming through without... Okay, there's some sharp things you got to watch out for. Because, like I said, this ain't, like the Zodiacs and the high fields and all the fancy, dinghy and inflatables, whatever you want to call them. Some with a hard hull. They're like really thick, and they're PVC is the newer style. And Hypalon was the old style. The Zodiacs had Hypalon, and they were good. Really good. Here's the gate. You gotta go out. So I gotta knock it out, and there's a little wire thing right down there. You gotta watch out for. Honey, what are you doing?
Huh? Nothing.
Well, you
because
honey, watch the sides. Don't let it touch anywhere on the sides. Okay, this is a rough go, folks. Honey, hold the gate. Okay, we got to go off the cliff here. Going off the cliff, folks. Okay, let's set it down. I'll get down here. Jump down here, honey. And this is soft, but you don't know where your feet's going to go, how deep they're going to go in this seaweed. Not deep, but still. So it went deep there. Okay, so let's go. Just set your back on the wall, and then carefully jump. There we go. See, that's not too bad. Okay. We're at the beach, folks. Yeah, that's where you get. Right at the back door, honey. Keep walking. Okay. And it's a nice day. Look at the waves. A little bit of waves, a little bit of breeze. So if I do get lost out there at sea, I will drift back to where to shore somewhere. And again, you got to watch out because see, there's stuff under the sea here. And again, we're watching out here. Okay, put her down. Put her down. Got ants biting me. Must have jumped off a tree. Okay, honey. Camera. Okay, so I gotta get the oars out. The oars ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just hold me there. Take these apart again. When I set up back here, it doesn't push the back under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's coordination.
Mm-hmm.
You see these? You see these? These boulders.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're making time.
Far now. Far now. My goodness, it's far. Oh, it's turning. What is doing? So why did that?
Okay, so the verdict is on an electric rolling motor on this thing or gas, either one, gas or electric. There's a guy we were going to buy a house from down the way there, and when we was looking at his house, you know, you go inside and went in one of the bedrooms, and he had a 3 horsepower Mercury outboard. And I asked him how much he wanted for it. I think he said 20,000, and that would work. That would be overpower for this, but it'd be still nice. It's a small, lightweight boat outboard. But I've got a 55 or 65 pound torque 12 volt engine, and I got a 86 pound 24 volt electric. So I ordered a bracket for the back there. So we'll wait for that to come in, and then next time we come back to battalion, we will put that on, and that'll make a difference. Because it's a ton of work to get out as far as I got out. And I don't know how far I got out, but I got out a little ways. So it wasn't too bad. Also, these oars, when you have them here, they hit the oar holder things. Every time you go past, you bang that thing on both sides. And even if it's in the front here, it may be less here because you're banging it on the way back. So this one you can bang both ways almost if you're not careful. So these aren't in a good place. They need to be somewhere else, not there. I don't know where, but these guys here are in a bad alignment place to be pulling. But this is your last ditch effort here to get somewhere. Would be the oar. It's so lightweight that it gets tossed around everywhere by every wave. And even though you're oaring, and you got to get some rhythm down, and I got it down pretty good. But still, it's just too much work. And I'm a powerboat guy. Maybe you had a little sail or something you can hook up like a little sail drive. Of course, today the wind's coming in, so you can't really make the sail against the wind. You can tack your way around. So it's not really sail. And you got to take these off. You have to take these apart in order to effectively use them like a rowboat. That is the rowboating experience. And next time you see this little beauty, we're going to have an electric outboard on it, boys and girls. I could go back, well, I can't do anything with outboard until I get the mount. And I may have to get some welding done on the mount to make it fit this, but it's basically what we need. I may have to weld two little 4-inch tubes on it to hook into the back engine mount here. The tubes go through here, this way and this way. The mount I've got, the tubes come in from the side. So these are 90 degrees offset. So what I may do is weld another bar on and then have some tubes going down and slide it in there. And that's all it would take. So that's it, folks. We are done with the initial INTIME paddle test. Can you paddle? Now also we're on the east side of the island, which is the windward side. So this is where all the wind and the waves come from. Where our property is on the west side, which is the leeward side, which you don't get all this ocean flow to fight against. So you can get out there. Getting back might be more difficult. Getting back here, I just walked it back because I didn't want to have to oar that far. So anyway, INTIME 400. You can float. The bottom's really soft. You probably want to sit with your back to the front and your back to the back. Otherwise, you just kind of sink in like a hole and you don't have any kind of back support. So, and once you get your electric outboard, you can sit sideways because you have to handle it with the tilt roller handle, and your battery's got to go somewhere in here. And I got to get a plastic, like a Tupperware, kind of a waterproof container for the battery. I'm going to have to rig something up like that. So that's it, boys and girls. Stand it up so you get a good view. And then we'll take this bad boy in, kind of rinse it out, get a little water out of it, but that's it. INTIME 400 air wrap rod holder. That if you have a super lightweight rod, it may be okay, but if you don't, and because I don't have really lightweight rods because I'm a shark fisherman and tuna and tanigi and dorado, big fish, like 20-pound fish. My rods pull the weight is so much it twisted and the rod just falls down. So this is only good for a super lightweight rod if you want to use one. Paradise.